Well, hello my friends, we are back on the channel. I'm back on the channel along with Lee, but I'm not driving. No. I've not returned to Uber whatsoever, nor the private hire taxi industry. What I'm doing back on the channel is I'm going to give my little bits on Lee's shifts as he goes through on Uber, giving you my opinions and also telling you about what's happening in the trade too, because as we all know, cross-border hiring could be coming to an end, and cross-border hiring is what Uber thrives on and what Uber needs. And if you're driving on a Wolverhampton license, maybe for you, twitchy times are ahead. But let's get logged on with Lee. He's currently in Formby. Now this video was filmed back in March, and we'll see in March how the fares were faring. It's now June of 2025. So back in March of 2025, the clocks haven't gone forward yet. It's still very much in the winter time, but we'll see what the fares are like as we go on the road with Lee.
Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome to the new presenter. Same format, same thing we're going to do, just a different presenter. And obviously a little bit of fun along the way, hopefully. So what are we going to do about this one today? Well, we are going to take you around whatever areas I end up in, which I like to call the magical Uber mystery tour. So, I'll tell you where we're starting today. The kids have just been dropped off at school. It is what day is it today? Is it the 6th of March? Landmark episode this. So here we are in Formby. Like I said, we're parked up in a lay-by. I don't know whether I'm meant to be in here or not. I don't know if it's the police saw me, they'd probably go naughty boy. But let's get this show on the road, people. So, I am an Uber driver. I am platinum. Don't start judging me now. But we are going and already got ourselves our first job 2 minutes away, £4.49. And it's going from 3 Mayfield Court. So I think this is only going to be a small local one. So let's get ourselves out here. So the name of the person is, you're not going to believe this, is A, but it's spelled E-E-H. So is it E? A? I don't know. I don't know whether they just got bored of the name and said that's it. Oh! And the rider has cancelled.
So he's bobbing around Liverpool at the minute and he's doing average. So, you know, over 2 hours for 28 quid ain't great so far. But what is happening with this cross-border hiring? Well, I think what's going to happen with cross-border hiring is that it's not going to go, but it's going to change. I think there's going to be a universal acceptance of standards. So where Wolverhampton standards are lower than, say, TfL or lower than other councils across the UK, then every council will have to be licensed to the exact same standards. I think losing cross-border hiring will cause chaos, and it ain't going to be worth doing. But what I'm going to talk about a bit later on in this video as we go through the shift is robo-taxis. Stick around.
Going on about the cross-border hiring still, you know, that it's a pain and everything else. This Uber would not work unless there was cross-border hiring.
He's a busy boy, isn't he? He's a busy boy getting around all over the place. But robo-taxis are coming. Yes, robo-taxis are coming. You ain't gonna stop robo-taxis. But what Uber whole aim was when they very first started way back in 2013 to now is that they want their whole fleet to be self-driving. But that will never, ever happen because the general public don't trust self-driving cars for now, but it's going to be an option on the app. It's going to be driver or driverless car. I would imagine the driverless cars are going to be so cheap. People will maybe use them, especially late at night. If you're a bit, you know, you've had a few jars and you might jump on one late at night. But what happens if someone pukes in the car? It's self-driving. No one's there to clean it up, are they? The car will go around with smelling of vom. So in that respect, self-driving cars ain't gonna take your jobs yet, but maybe in 10 to 15 years time, maybe they will phase out the driver eventually. It will. It's just natural evolution of life, and the driverless cars will happen, and eventually I'll probably be dead when this happens, but imagine this: driverless buses, driverless coaches and driverless lorries. That is the future. Long way down the track, but that is the future. Right, let's get back on the road.
So folks, it's been a bit of a sporadic day. It's been a weird one today, weird one. But basically I've just had enough today. I really have. I've just had enough today. Probably not what you want to hear for the first show. Grand total today, £132.67. That was the grand total, and that was over, let's see on the little stats, that was over 5 hours and 40 minutes of drive time. 26 trips and 2 tips of £1 each in that. It's got to get better. It really has. It's got to get better. It's 9:05. I'm going to say good night now, and don't forget, thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully the days will get better. Oh, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Well, that's what Lee's done in his shift. Was that good? Was that good? Nah, that's not good, really. You know, Uber frighteningly are lowering the fares. They are taking it down to really how low can you go? How low can you go? What will you accept? And sadly, drivers are accepting the jobs which are just over £1 a mile. if you go any lower with fares, it ain't going to be worth doing the job, or you're going to be doing the job for, hours and hours and hours. You're going to be doing 70, 80, 90 hours a week. Is that right? Is that fair? If you've got a family, is that fair being out on the road 90 hours a week? Also, when Uber first started, it was great, wasn't it? If you've been around Uber when I first started, which was 9 years ago, then they were giving you more than enough. 20% commission is what they took. You got 80% of the fare. They got 20% of the fare. But that looked unsustainable, and it was unsustainable because they couldn't make a profit on the 80-20 split. But now they're making a profit because they're giving 40%. They're taking 40%. You're on 40-60 or sometimes 50-50 now, which is far better for them and not as good for you. That's Uber in 2025, but so many drivers are on the platform. They can do what they like. So many drivers and more drivers joining the platform every single day. Uber can do what they like, and they do. That's it for this one. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe or resubscribe to the channel, because going forward I'm going to be sitting here commentating on jobs. I'm not going to return to the private hire industry, though. I'm not. I've done it. I've been out of it now a little while, well, quite a long time now, and I'm not going to go back into it. So onwards and upwards for me. Lee, next video coming up. He's back on the road again. Stay tuned for that, and I'll see you on the next one. He'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now. Bye-bye.